The Mountainsmith Tour Lumbar Pack strikes an excellent balance between storage capacity, weight, and durability. There's plenty of pockets here to organize all of your gear. The durable Cordura fabrication is going to hold up to everyday use and is going to really hold up over the long haul. This pack would be great for taking out on a short day hike when you just need to bring a few items with you, or it'd be perfect to travel around, whether you're going overseas or traveling domestically. Let's take a look at the additional features. One of my favorite things about the Tour is that this is a smaller version of a lumbar pack than the Day, so you can really use it in a lot of different ways. Now, I've got it pretty well packed out here with a water bottle on this side, and I've got just a headlamp stored in this stretchy pocket on the other side. But if you pack this out completely, you can really get a lot of gear in here. But if you're not using the pockets on the sides, it really compresses down to a pretty small size. All of the organization here is really nice, and you can carry this pack in a couple of different ways. You've got two burly carry handles on top, so it's really easy to pick it up off the ground or off the floor, and you can carry it around like this if you want to. There's also a strap here that's adjustable, and that goes over your shoulder. So you can kind of do this as a side sling, kind of sling it over your shoulder and carry it that way. I can see this great just traveling around in a city, kind of using it that way. But these also come off. So if you don't want to use it for that, you can detach that strap. And then the real way that it's meant to be carried is as a waist pack. So you can see lots of adjustability on that waist belt. If I open it up, you have a really substantial belt here. It's a big waist belt. It's going to really carry the load of this pack well. And with the addition of the shoulder sling, you can distribute that weight a little bit better if you don't want it all on your hips. There's a nice ridged and padded lumbar pad right here. You've got mesh over top of that, so it's very breathable. It's nicely padded. And then here on the actual hip belt, you have wide open mesh. There's a little bit of padding there, but it is still pretty lightweight. But that's just gonna breathe really well. And then because you can really cinch that down, this is gonna be great for hiking. You know, if you're moving fast on the trail, this is definitely gonna move with you. Right here on the front of one side of the hip belt, you have a nice big pocket. So great place to store a granola bar or your cell phone, something you want to get your hands on quickly. Now, while we're back here on the hip belt, I do want to point out kind of a hidden pocket. I've got my phone stored in there. This would be a great place for a boarding pass or your passport or even your wallet, something you want to get your hands on quickly, but it's kind of tucked away and hidden away. There is also a port back here for headphones. So if you've got one of your devices inside the pack, you can route your headphones out and then use them as you're traveling. The main body pocket opens up really easily with a big kind of panel loading zipper. And you have compression straps on the sides. So if you don't have this main compartment packed out completely, you can cinch it down and really stabilize the load there. But I've got an extra layer in there and some other pieces of gear. The first thing that struck me about this was you actually have a yellow fabric on the inside, which lets you easily see what's inside. Things don't tend to get lost in there as easily as if you would have a darker fabric. You've got a small zippered pocket right on top. So I've got some essentials tucked away in there, some smaller items that I wouldn't want to get lost down in the bottom of the pack. It'd be a great place for a wallet or loose change or something like that. And then down towards the bottom, you can see that is a pretty big pocket. So plenty of storage options there. And then if I turn it around, you actually have a padded sleeve on the inside. I've got a tablet stored in there, and it's the perfect size for a regular size tablet. You actually have padding on both sides because you have that lumbar pad. So great place for that. So this would be a great pack to just travel around a city and to use it for those purposes. As you can see, I've got a 32-ounce water bottle in this side pocket, and it has a bungee on the one side so you can secure that down. There's an additional pocket on the front, and the zipper pulls here are really nice and durable, so they're easy to use, and the zippers themselves are also very durable, so they're gonna last a long time. And again, you've got that yellow fabric on the inside of this pocket, a clip for your keys so you can easily access those, and then I've got some smaller, flatter items in this front pocket. It is kind of a flat pocket, so I've just got a little notebook, my wallet in there, a pen or two, so that pocket goes all the way down to the bottom there. On the front, you have a nice bungee and some daisy chain attachments. So you could throw an extra layer on there if you've got a lightweight layer. If you're hiking, it'd be really easy to kind of store that on the front for easy access, and if it doesn't fit inside the pack. Or I actually have a pair of collapsible trekking poles here, and might not be ideal for longer trekking poles, but this would be a good spot to just store those. So if you are hiking and you need to store your trekking poles away, you can certainly do that with the bungee on there. And with the daisy chain attachment point there on the front, you could store all kinds of other gear with lash straps. In addition to the 2 compression straps that are up towards the top of this pack, you do have straps on the bottom. These can be used as lash straps, so if you've got a piece of gear you want to store down there, it would easily tuck away there. Or you can actually use those as compression straps to secure the load. So multiple different uses here. So this is really a multifunctional pack. I can see this taking it downtown, traveling around a city for a day, taking it hiking, and just really able to carry your smaller loads easily with this lumbar pack. It's the Mountainsmith Tour.